Hi, my name is Oliver Hamilton, and I'm with Temora Helena. I love your name. Where are you from, and how did your name come about?
I'm from Angola, born. Um, my mother named me Temora because it was what was it? A ceremony that day, and the theme was godly fear, which means Temor.
Oh, I
So
like
she
that.
added the A, Temora, to make it more girl-like. So that's where it came from.
You said you were from Angola, but you actually lived in the Netherlands. Tell me about that transition and how that happened in your life.
Yes, I was raised in both cultures.
Mhm.
I That's the way I'm shaped, and I love the way I am, and I'm just excited to talk to you today.
Of course, I notice you on social media. You have lots of contacts. You're such a natural. You show everything about your life.
Maybe a little too much sometimes.
Well, it's all perspective. And how is that working out for you?
It's actually now finally starting to bloom. Like the seeds that I've been planting for over a year, it's finally starting to bloom, and I'm just so excited for what's coming. And yeah, get ready. I'm gonna be out there.
So overall, what's your goal? You seems to like to connect to people, to let them be real. You are real. But what are you trying to communicate to people? What is the overall thing for you? What's your connection?
I would say peace.
Ooh, love that.
Peace is the number one. That's what makes you calm, makes you feel soft, and that's what I stand for.
Yeah.
So mostly peace, yeah.
So your journey here at the States, how did that begin and why did you come here to America?
I would say opportunities. I didn't feel like I was appreciated back home because of my skin color. I felt very discriminated as a young kid until college. So I decided to go abroad and see, yeah,
The world.
the world. Yeah,
You're referring to Netherlands.
exactly. The Netherlands. Yeah.
You had a certain situation with a teacher or professor that really shaped your life. Tell me that story.
Yeah. So in high school, last year of high school, you have to take your last exams, and I failed my last one. And like my mentor told me, you can't do it. Like go lower, and you might be able to do it. But my professor told me you can do it. I believe in you, and he told me come here every day from 8 to 4, and I will study with you. And he studied with me from Monday to Friday. And the Monday after, I took the exam and I passed, and I still got my high school degree. So yeah.
So that one person
That
that
one.
believed in you and saw you for who you are really changed your life.
Yes. Yes.
And today you're doing that for other people.
Exactly. I'm just giving back
You're just giving back. Why is that so important?
because people gave back to me, and we don't know what they went through. You don't know if your
true.
teacher was going through a hard time,
That's very
and
true.
you're the one who light up his day that day. And
That's very true.
because of that, he might have had the motivation, hey, let me help her too, you know? So
Yeah.
always be kind. That's what I'm
Always
trying to give.
be kind. I love that. That's what my mother used to say. Even though you might meet mean people, you be kind.
Yeah.
And somehow you might influence them.
Mhm.
You've been very kind here in the United States. You went to school at City College. Tell me how that worked out for you.
It was fun. I have no complaints about it. I just didn't realize there was a lot of, how would you say?
Opportunities.
Yeah, opportunities. I would say for me, it was the best thing ever. That's why I'm still here.
I love it.
But yeah, City College was great for me. It was amazing.
And what kinds of classes did you take and what did you want to become?
Well, I always want to become a lawyer. Like I always had big dreams, but because of what I told before, the schooling never, all my mentors not motivating me. So I just didn't have the courage to do it. And once I was here, I started dreaming bigger again. And yeah, City College opened my eyes, and I applied to law school, got in, and never looked back.
So you have a law degree.
Yes, I have a Juris Doctor degree.
Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
Of course, it was a challenge when you first came to California, a different culture. I can relate to you. I am from a foreign country. I am from the British Commonwealth of Belize. So when I came to the States, it was a new experience also, being a man of color. Was it for you? And did that have any effect on you?
I would say in the beginning, I didn't
understand.
Yeah, I didn't
see
understand it. I didn't see it.
the
I
history.
was just literally not even. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be.
you were
Yeah,
naive.
I was naive. Yes,
you were
yes.
ignorant, but
Yes,
it was
I
a
was.
plus for you.
I was. I've been on both sides, so
Yes.
now I'm just myself. But regardless, I've seen both sides, and it's a problem that I believe that it's just gonna be there. But
Yes.
I choose peace instead
Ooh.
to deal with it. So I don't dismiss what
Exist
exists, but at
But-
the same time, I won't carry the heaviness,
the burden of it.
pain, the burden. Like,
I could so relate to that. What I say, I flip the script. When I find out that a man of color would be treated a certain way in America, I flipped the script, and I was everything that they thought I wasn't. Be that, I had my own success, and I triumphed, and I could see that in you. That's why I so admire what you're doing, and how you're trying to influence people. So you feel like social media can make a difference for your life in some ways?
yes, yes, I believe that social media can and will make a difference because I already met people that have influenced me in so many ways through social media. So imagine what I can do with a bigger following.
And that's what you're
Yeah,
trying
that's where
to
I'm trying to
build up.
get. Yeah, yeah.
And where would that go? You preaching peace? Is that the bottom line?
Like I'm a mother too, so
Alright.
I preach motherhood. I'm still healing from things that I went through, so I preach healing. I preach softness because I believe that we can all be soft no matter what your circumstances is. Like when you're soft, you take care of yourself, and taking care of yourself means taking care of your health, taking care of your physical, mental health, taking care of people around you. Like it starts within yourself. So when you take care of yourself, everything else just align, and that's where I'm at right now.
I love that. You did say you're a mother. You
Yes.
are. How old is your child?
He's 4 years old.
How has motherhood been for you?
It's been a
Challenging?
roller coaster. Yeah, because my son has autism, so it's not easy, and I've done a lot of the things by myself. So it's been hard, but his joy gets me through it, and through
I
him
like
I
that.
learned the softness. Yeah.
That's powerful. His joy gets you through it. What do you see for the future in terms of your career and your son? I'm sure you think about that.
Yes, I will be a badass lawyer, first of all,
I like that.
and I will still be an amazing mom to Kenan. What else? And just be happy, peaceful. That's where I'm going and where I will stay forever. So if you're not going to meet me there, then be square.
No, you said you did have a trip back to the Netherlands while you were here. What motivated that? Was that family, kind of R&R, wanted to get away? What was that about, going back home?
Going back home this time was more healing for me, for things that has happened in the past, things that I went through as a young girl, things that I went through as a teenager, and just letting it all go, because peace starts from within. So I had to look inside of me and really see where is it coming from, and it all comes back to your childhood. So going back home was really special for me this time, and it healed so much in me that I'm like, I want to see other people happy like I am today.
So you feel like that journey back home was a way for you to deal with your past childhood traumas or whatever happened to you. As people say, a life not examined is a life not worth living. But at your age, you did that. Was that part of your growth?
Yes.
Where you start changing and becoming the person you are today?
Yes.
Tell me more about that revisiting home. What was those things that you were concerned about?
I would say boundaries, because as a young girl, you don't have a lot to, you can't say much because you're young. And now that I'm at an age that I can't allow anyone get to me, I want to know why or what happened to me so I could heal. And that's what I did. Sometimes you got to go through the dirt to really get to the, to the good stuff. So that's what I did. And look at me now, shining bright.
Love it. You're a success story, actually. That's why we're talking to you. So other people can take your message and become a success story too. That's why we do what we do.
Exactly.
So for you, that was a big time where you get to grow. you look within yourself, you dealt with yourself. Why is that so important? Why do young people need to do that?
Because how are you gonna love someone if you don't even love yourself? It all starts with yourself. So that's something I had to do for myself, for me to be able to grow and become the best version of myself.
I like that.
So that's, yeah.
That was quite mature of you. Sometimes take people in their 40s or 50s before, or never, or sometimes in their 80s to come to that consciousness. Because once you know you can navigate yourself so confidently through life, especially being of color. Had to throw that in. But it doesn't change anything. We're just still people surviving, trying to do the thing.
We're all doing the same thing.
Yes.
It's like we can all connect. I can connect with anyone on the street today. There's nothing but, like, our blood is the same. Just because our skin color is not the same doesn't mean we're not the same people. You know what I mean? So like, just be kind, treat people with love. That's all I'm trying to spread.
And that's easy for you because you said when you came to the States, you never experienced some of the hate and discrimination that was here. So you're kind of free from that, like I was. And so I have purely empathy for people, especially when they come at me with microaggressions. For whatever reasons, I'm like, this person needs some love.
Exactly. I actually feel bad for you because I'm not giving that. We're not giving that out to people. So
because go ahead.
We just know it's not personal, and we know people go through things in life. But
and that's very important. But it's easy for us to say because we're foreigners that came into America and experienced
true. It's different
with different eyes. You have your law degree. Where do you want to go? Do you want to get your license through the state?
Yes, I will take the bar exam.
The bar, yes.
Yeah.
And where would you want to go? I mean, what would you like to do with that?
Well, first of all, I really want to help the minority of people in town.
Yes.
Especially locally. And
I like that.
I never thought that was going to be my purpose, but I
never know what your purpose is.
I found my purpose. I knew I was doing it for the right reason. I just didn't know what it was going to be. And now I know. And just looking forward to the journey. Getting ready.
I like that. Because we need people like you that has the passion. Now you have the education. And now you have the determination to help those that are less fortunate, that goes to the criminal justice system, because they need good people to represent them. So that's an amazing thing to do. I really think that's part of your purpose.
Yes, for sure. That's why I'm here today. I do believe in that.
Yeah. I also see that you are so comfortable with yourself on social media that you share everything. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I am. You know what it is?
Tell me.
I would always take videos, photos since I was young. Like, I've always been.
So this is nothing new.
This is nothing new. The only difference
social media caught up on you.
Yeah, exactly. I was already doing this.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So I'm just really comfortable with it, and I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm happy with my body,
or your mind,
or my mind,
or your spirit,
or my soul.
Or your soul. That's what I was going to say. It's okay. But we live in such a society where people put out a lot of negative things. Or once you put yourself out there, negative things come at you. The unhappy people, because they're usually unhappy if they want to mess with somebody that's trying to do some good. How you deal with that? But I see your confidence really amazing. So, but how you deal with that aspect?
I learned to not take it personal. First of all, they don't know you. So what can they say about you that's going to hurt you if they don't even know you? And then even if it is someone that, you know, it's like, I don't take it personal anymore because I'm happy and I'm just living my life. So if you're negative, then something on you.
Yeah. And joy is easy that everybody can have access, but not everybody take advantage of their joy. And obviously you do, I do, and I get the same kind of feedback too, because I don't care about what people think. I live in my own world. I get up every day and I have to be my own person. I have to motivate myself
You have to look yourself in the mirror
and
at
say,
the end of
hey,
the day.
I'm